Welcome to Not Milk Never Milk. Subscribe if you're lactose intolerant.
You start by verifying the IDP type and gathering its metadata. This is critical because the protocol determines fields you'll send. Next, register your application with the IDP, entering redirect URI and allowed scopes, and copy the client ID and secret. While doing that, make sure server clocks are synced and certificates are valid to avoid non-C or token errors. Once done, store credentials securely and prepare your app for a redirect-based authentication flow to begin the login sequence. Now implement the authentication flow in your application. Construct the authorization request with state and non-C, and include PKCE when supported to prevent interception. When the IDP redirects back, validate state and non-C, then exchange the authorization code for tokens at the token endpoint, check scopes, and token signatures. After token validation, map received claims or attributes to your user model and provision or update accounts. Make sure you set secure, HTTP-only session cook. To finish, implement logout that revokes tokens at the IDP and clears local sessions so users truly sign out. Enforce session timeouts and role-based access checks. Conduct end-to-end testing. Simulate expired tokens, revoked client secrets, and clock skew to confirm graceful failure and meaningful error messages. If things go wrong, check logs for token validation errors and enable detailed IDP debugging temporarily. This often reveals signature, audience, or clock-related mismatches. Once resolved, disable verbose logs to protect sensitive data.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.